Hello, this is Pranav Narayan of Deakin University, and I'm here to present my past task for SIT313 full stack development, which is to build a login and registration page. So for this, we have been tasked to build a login and registration page using Firebase. Why Firebase, you may ask? So that's the main reason of this Firebase feature is to make user registration simple, secure, and fast without using our own backend. And Firebase will also handle all authentication and user management for us. So in building this project, I would like to talk about three main components of my code. So the three main components would be my signup.html, my login.html, and my firebase.jsx. So for this specific project, I have used White. White is basically a front-end development tool which helps me run my app locally with extreme speed, and it also helps me bundle my code for production with optimized builds. So that's the reason I've used White for this project. So I'll talk about my signup.html page first. So this page would is for the sign up. So on my Dev.Deakin app, the main page, on the header I have like a button for login. On pressing login, I do have an option to sign up for new users, and to sign up you would be allotted to sign up. So for signing up, these are the following details which I'll be filling in a form box. That would be my name, my email ID, my password I'll be fixing for my Dev Deakin app, and to confirm the password and to submit. So in this, we have two conditions. One condition is that if the password is accepted and the user is able to create a login, there will be an alert box on top which is successfully created for the user. However, for some other external factors, or if the passwords do not match, you'll either get an error or the password do not match alert. So for this, we do use the Firebase configuration, as we said before. The Firebase configuration is something we receive from our Firebase app. So once we go to the Firebase app and create our own project for this, we'll be given a default configuration, which is the API key, the authentication domain, the project ID, etc. And this data is vital because with this data we'll be able to store all the usernames and passwords, the usernames in this situation being the email IDs, for authentication purposes. So likewise, we can go to a login.html page. In a login.html page, if the users have already created an account with our website before, we don't need to create another user using the signup.html, so we'll be logging in. So similarly, we have to use the same data from our Firebase configuration, and then for this, the Dropbox would have your mail ID and your password. And with sign in and mail ID, if the authentication goes well, you'll get an alert Dropbox that says welcome back with our username. So likewise, everything else will be similar to your signup.html with the same form box format. And then if by any chance you have not created an account, you can always go and sign up with the href over here. And so now I'll run this code and let's see how that goes. Okay, the code has been executed, and then this is the local host which is running at port 5173, and we'll just go to our browser. So this is our page right now. This is the front page. It says Dev Deakin, log into an existing account or create a new account. So for this specific presentation, I'll be creating a new account. As you can see in my Firebase configuration, we only have two mail IDs which have been configured to my app, and I haven't used my student account yet. So I'm going to just create a student ID with a password. When I press login, it says localhost 5173 says Firebase error, authentication invalid credential. That is because I have deleted my student account in this. So for this presentation, we'll be able to create a new one. So I will go to sign up. I'll give my name, Pranav Narayan, with the student ID. Password, I wasn't sure, so I'll just put Pranav 2005, and I'll confirm it again, Pranav 2005. On create, localhost is successfully created student. So now that we have created, we can log in again. I'll use the same password. So before I log in, I'll just go to my Firebase console, and if I refresh my authentication page for my project, now we can see that uh, a new user has been created, and the data has been stored in our Firebase console. So once I go here and log in, voila, it says localhost 5173. Welcome back. So right now it says welcome student5deakin.edu.au. It is showing this specifically because my Firebase at the moment is only storing the email IDs and the passwords and not the name. But if we are able to store the name, you can always replace this with the name saying welcome Pranav. So once I log out, successfully logged out, and it goes back to your original page. So this is how my login and registration works. And we can also see this corresponding data in our Firebase console. And we can also do more. For example, if the Firebase console owner thinks that the password is not strong enough, or he wants to remove a user, for example, we can always yeah, I can always delete an account. After you delete an account, it's permanently deleted and accounts cannot be undeleted. And now that I've deleted it, and now if I go and log in again with the same credentials as before, I will not be able to log in. I can also do more features, such as I want to reset a password. I can send a reset password mail with the template, if I send it, and it has been sent to this mail ID. So once I go to my personal mail, and then it'll be in my spam as of now. Let me just refresh it, because that's the old one. Okay, it's the same mail. So in this, it says hello. This is my reset to my Gmail account, and if I didn't ask for the reset, I can ignore this mail. So that's how it works. So let me just, and yes, that is my mail. And this is it. Thank you so much for watching my presentation.